Hey, ADK Performance Community, it's Coach Colin here bringing you your Coach's Corner. Today we're going to talk about what is the difference between a sports performance facility and maybe your regular health club or some other facility your athlete might train out of that is mostly geared towards adults. One thing, you look around, we've got a lot of space, right? When you're training athletes, we need space to run, we need space to move, and we got to have them run fast. Another big difference that we have is our assessment tools, right? We have a lot of tools that we use from vertical jump mats and laser timers to help assess what your athlete's speed looks like, what their power output looks like. A more subtle difference between what we have and maybe some of the other facilities is our facility is actually designed with the youth athlete in mind. So our dumbbells, for example, they increase in 2.5 pound increments. And that may not seem like a lot, but when you're looking at working with a middle schooler or maybe even a high schooler who's working on their strength and we're going from 15 to 20 pounds, that's a significant jump in total percentage of load. And that's where you run into injuries and run into safety. So all of our dumbbells up to about 50 pounds are all in half-pound increments. We also have training bars. So if we're doing Olympic lifts or other barbell-based training, we have bars that are 15 pounds, bars that are around 34 pounds, 35 pounds, and then we have our traditional 45-pound bar. We actually also have 25 bars that we use. So why is that important? Every athlete's different, and really when we're getting to work with athletes, especially with strength training and injury risk, is we got to make sure that the equipment and the loading is set up for them. Giving a 7th grader a 45-pound bar and saying, here, clean this, is not a good idea, right? And it's really hard to progress them to that 45-pound bar if we can't roll it back. So we have a lot of these little subtle differences, fractional plates, so I can add a half a pound or even less to their bar. So making it so we can meet them where they are and the progressions that they need to be to keep them safe. That is a huge difference between what you see in other facilities that maybe are not geared towards their youth athlete in mind. So if you got any questions about our youth sports performance programming, reach out to me. We'd love to have your athlete come in, experience the difference, and then see if we're a good fit. Look forward to seeing you on the turf.